Hey, sup. I think I'm coming down with an illness. Oh, gosh. I think I've got Piggy 2 fever, and I can't get enough of it. And that's why today, we're making another video about it. I'll bet everybody at home thought there wasn't much more to cover after our last video. But in this video, we're going to be diving into some of the brand new characters we've been introduced to. And there's quite a few more than what you might think. So, sub, how about you show us 5 true identities of Piggy characters in Piggy Book 2 in Roblox. Number 1. Wolfie. Wolfie made an appearance in the Piggy 2 trailer, and boy did it send the Piggy community wild. Everyone was super excited about the idea of a brand new never-seen-before character. But why were they called Wolfie? Well, we never got a confirmed name from Minitoon himself, since it was such a short snippet in the trailer. But everybody assumed their name was Wolfie, since they looked like a wolf, and it's Piggy. Everybody's name ends with a Y in Piggy. But what a lot of people forgot is that the only characters with names that end in a Y are the ones that are infected with the Piggy infection. But uninfected characters still have their regular names, like Leo and George. So instead of Wolfie, they're called Willow. But there's still one problem, sub. We have no idea whether this new character is going to be friendly or hostile, since our only interaction we have with them is us arresting them. However, in the trailer, we could see them using a pistol, but this means they must make more of an appearance in the upcoming chapters. But who are they shooting? Do we become friends? Or maybe in the future of the story, they break out of the prison and come for you. Maybe you're the one in front of the pistol, sub. Or what if Willow escapes in the midst of the Piggy infection and decides to help you? Number 2. Rash. Rash is one of the first characters you meet on your Piggy Book 2 journey, excluding Officer Doggie, of course, who we'll be getting to later, by the way. And we're immediately drawn into thinking they're a piggy, since they chased you around while holding a random weapon that looks like it has just been picked up from the ground. And let's not forget the ending cutscene, where it looks just like the Chapter 12 bad ending, until Willow calls him off and tells him to stand down. But what relationship does this mean Rash shares with Willow? Is it possibly they're dating? Are they the bestest of buds? Or maybe they're even part of the same family? One thing that's for sure is that Rash is prepared to fight any and everybody that steps foot inside theirs and Willow's safe area. This means Rash must be aware of the Piggy infection on the horizon, if they're willing to go all out to protect themselves. But if that wasn't enough proof Rash and Willow are hiding away from an infection, just take Rash's weapon, the crowbar. It's a typical weapon that would be easy enough to find laying around in a desolate town, which means Rash is probably stealing any and everything they can to survive. But wait, sup, I have even more proof. Minitoon announced on his Twitter that Rash's name comes from a combination of raccoon and trash. Raccoon, of course, because, well, they're a raccoon. But trash must be because they've been digging around the trash, trying to survive. Hey, if you've been digging around on YouTube for Roblox videos to watch, then you're in the right place. Sub has all the best Roblox tips and tricks, and he's constantly sharing them on this channel. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss another future upload. Number 3. Officer Doggie. This certainly isn't a new character, sub. Doggie was a good friend of ours in the Piggy story, until he was tragically poisoned in the beginning of Chapter 4, where he turned into an evil Piggy monster. And of course, we already knew he was a police officer, since he can be found in the car on the station map. Unless he wasn't a police officer at all, and he just broke into the police station. Doggie, how could you? Book 2, Chapter 1 shows us the start of the Piggy infection, Wasn't the first time you two have worked together, and by the looks of things, you were partners in crime. Wait, no, partners in stopping crime, way before now. However, since Book 2 is almost certainly a prequel to Book 1 story, this is the first time we've seen Doggie in a complete police uniform, with a taser and everything. Because when we saw him in the first game, he had no time to prepare due to the piggy infection. Because Book 2 takes place before Book 1, Officer Doggie is at your service on the Chapter 1 map. If you can provide him with a battery for his taser, he can knock out Rash for 20 seconds. Plenty of time to make some progress on that final door. Now that I think about it, sub, Rash not being a piggy explains why Doggie is using a taser rather than a pistol like from Book 1. Because unlike a piggy, Rash wouldn't be able to recover from a gunshot. Hey, one person who can certainly recover from a bullet is Jerry, Sub's evil game character creation. If you didn't already know, Sub has created his very own Roblox horror game, all about escaping from an evil ice cream factory. Make sure to check it out on Roblox today, using the links in the description. Number 4. William. Sub, I think there might have been a case of mistaken identity here. I've certainly never seen a character called William in the game before. Who is that, Sub? Huh? What do you mean there's something I've missed? Well, it would appear William doesn't actually make an appearance in the game. We have no idea who they are, and more importantly, what they even look like. Now that I think about it, Sub, nobody knows what you look like either. Are you William? I knew it, Sub! You're not. Oh, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. But in all seriousness, Sub, William appears to be on a secret note that only the most eagle-eyed piggy players will have noticed, since it requires you to either do a neat camera trick or use hacks. But we don't use those here. By entering third-person mode after unlocking the final exit to the Book 2 Chapter 1 map, you can poke your camera around the final room and see this secret note hidden on the left of the door. Alternatively, some Roblox hackers have found the note by using cheats to fly through the wall and look at the note. We can see that it reads, "Dear Willow, please take care of William when I'm gone. I'll be back soon. Signed, Daisy." So Willow is told to take care of William, which could mean William is a child and Willow is the adult. So many questions, Sub. We just don't know. But what we do know is that Willow can't be taking care of William very well. I mean, he's nowhere to be seen. Hey, have you learned something new about the characters of Piggy 2? If you have, make sure to leave a like on the video. That way Sub will know to make more just like this one. Number 5. Daisy. Just like William, Daisy is a character only mentioned in the secret note at the end of Book 2 Chapter 1. We never actually get to see Daisy in the game, Sub. Or do we? The note in the final room is actually written by Daisy, meaning Daisy has had to go somewhere. But where's she gone? And why could she not bring William? Is it possible that she's going somewhere where there's a bunch of piggies? Well, Sub, it's almost entirely possible that Daisy was infected while she was away from the safe house, since a lot of members of the piggy community are theorizing that the Daisy from the note is in fact Daisy Donkey the Piggy Skin. And if that's true, it would certainly make some sense that she's using the same safe house as Willow, since Daisy owns a store nearby. So that just leaves one unanswered question, Sub. What is Daisy's relationship with William? And why couldn't they be brought with Daisy? Well, it's entirely possible William is still a young child, hence why he couldn't come with Daisy. If Daisy ever does return, she's not gonna find much, since Willow and Rash seem to be the only people there, and they've been arrested. Hey, do you have any theories of your own about Piggy 2 characters? Well, make sure to tell us all about them in the comments section below. I think maybe together we can reach the bottom of this Piggy mystery. Speaking of reaching the bottom, you need to dive deep, Sub. There's more videos to make. We've got so much content on the horizon. I don't think our viewers are gonna be able to deal with it. Until then, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.